Hi, this lesson is on adding and subtracting integer numbers. Our 7th graders are learning how to add and subtract integer numbers through the College Preparatory Mathematics program by a method called zeroing out. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to add and subtract integer numbers by zeroing out. Let's go ahead and talk about positive and negative numbers. So anything above this blue line is going to represent as a positive number. So this black dot is a positive number. Anything below the blue line is going to represent as a negative number. So this red dot is a negative number. But when the black and the red come together on this blue line, it's going to be a 0. The reason being is that if you had $1 and you spent that $1, you will have no dollars left, right? So it's the same idea. If we take a black and a red, which are positive and a negative number, we're going to have as a 0. So this method is called zeroing out. So that's what we're going to do for all the numbers. We're going to try to pair a black and a red, or a positive and a negative number together, and zero out. So let's try the first example. We have is 4 minus 7. So I have this 4 positive numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I have 7 negative numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to go ahead and pair them out and see how many 0 pairs we can do. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So those are all zeros. So whatever's left over is your final answer. So in this case, I have is 1, 2, 3 negative numbers. So your final answer is -3. Okay, let's try another one. I have is 2 minus 5. So 2 positive numbers and 5 negative numbers. So if I go ahead and find the pair, or zeroing out, whatever's left over becomes our final answer. So in our case, it becomes 1, 2, 3 negative number. So -3 is our answer. That's pretty easy, right? Well, let's try some other ones. So let's try 10 minus 3. So if I have 10 positive numbers, I try to group them in groups of 2. So this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And I have -3, so that's 1, 2, 3. And if I pair each one out to zeroing them out, then whatever is left over is our final answer. Notice that on the bottom there's no negative numbers. They have all disappeared. So the final answer has to be a positive number, because everything as far as the answer goes is up on above the blue line. So I have is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 positive answers, or positive numbers. Okay, let's try another one. I have -12 minus 3. So -12, everything is on the bottom of the blue line because we have is negative. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. If I have -3, that means I would have to add more negative numbers, right? So if I add more negative numbers, 3 negative numbers, notice that I don't have any 0 pairs because nothing is on the top of this right here, right? Because everything was negative. So your final answer becomes -15 because everything is on the bottom of the blue line. Okay, let's try another one. I have is -10 plus 6. So again, I have is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 negatives, and then 2, 4, 6 positives. So let's go ahead and zero out. So let's see, if I zero out, what is my final answer? Okay, so that's all my zeros. So remaining is 1, 2, 3, 4 negative numbers. So I should have is -4. Okay, so let's try another one. -15 plus 8. So I have -15 plus 8. So let's go ahead and zero out. So while I'm doing that, let's see if you can get to the answer faster than I zero out. Are you there yet? All right. So final answer should be -7 because all the numbers are down on the bottom. Okay? So that is called the zeroing out method. So if you need to rewind this video and do it again, go ahead and do so. If not, you can practice some more problems.